Greetings, greetings, Facebook family. Yes, greetings, Truth Session family. This is the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker. That's right, coming at you once again, live in living color with 2,400 watts of power in this hour. Yes, you guessed it. I am sitting in the captain's seat once again for the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Yes, also we know him as the host with the most. Oh, listen, it's a good day. It's a grand day. We want to say unto you, those of you who are just tuning in, grand rising, grand standing, yes, be grand. That's right. This is a day that you can be grand. Be all you can be. Because, listen, you've been created to be. That's right. Haya. To come into being, to come in existence. And that's what we want you to do today. Oh, we want to welcome you once again to another Truth Session. Man, I'm telling you, it has been such a powerful time, such an enlightening time, such a loving time. We've been able to love on one another. We've been able to share that energy. Listen, I don't know about you, but I love to feel that energy. I love to exchange it. Listen, we've been locked down. We've been shut down and all the downs you can think of. Listen, some of us been down so long that getting up never crossed our mind. And the one put out a short video on his Facebook page talking about that, about how we need to share that energy, how we need to embrace, we need to hug, we need to kiss, all of that. Why? Because we have been locked down so long and that energy has been stifled. That energy has been put under arrest. But our nature is to display it, to let it go. Why? Because we are gods. That's right. We are gods and goddesses. We're going to talk about that today. That's right. We're going to pick up from where we left off last week. We are gods and goddesses, and we have to share that level of energy. It has to move. It has to flow. It has to grow. That's right. We have to check. 1, 2. 1, 2. We have to check it. That's right. Check the atmosphere. Do the litmus test. That's right. When we come into one another's presence, we've got to feel that level of energy. It's how we thrive. It's how we live. It's how we see. It's how we taste. It's how we sit. It's how we understand, overstand, surround stand. Oh, you better stand up and stand under. That's right. We want to say Shalom Alaikum. Assalamu Alaikum. In Hotep, Abaragani, Amani Kaka, Amani Dada. Namaste. Hola. Bonjour. Konnichiwa. That's right. Once again, listen, those of you who are tapping in for the first time, I am your very own as well. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker. That's right. Sitting in the captain's seat for the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. We want to say thank you. Yes, I want to say it again, and thank you for being a part of another Truth Session. We understand how valuable your time is. Listen, I don't waste time. I don't fear time. It's not my friend. It's not my enemy. I embrace it because I advance through time, not with time. I advance through time. It's a measuring stick, as the one has said. So I embrace it. I value it. That's right. As something precious. Because listen, once it's gone, I can't get it back. Therefore, I make use of my time. Even if I'm just sitting around being a god. Oh, I know you caught that. If I'm just sitting around being a god, listen, I'm enjoying my time because I still have the ability to travel. I have the ability to be quantum. That's right. To go from place to place and to pick up things that I need to pick up. So when I get there, my way will already be paid. Oh, you better talk to me, somebody. That's right. And listen, I encourage you to tap into your God abilities, your goddess abilities. That's right, tap into it because it's yours. It's been given unto you. It's been entrusted into your hand to utilize while you on this earth. That's right. You're a God. You're a spirit learning how to master walking in this flesh. Straight from the one. That's right. We are gods and goddesses. And man, you need to download that. That's right. Especially what we're dealing with now. You better download that you're a god or a goddess. Yeah. That's how you're going to survive. You're going to do those supernatural things. You're going to go to that place. You have the ability to superabound above normal limits. You have the ability to subdue. That's right. Render ineffective. Yes, that's right. Cause things themselves to back up. Oh, you better ask somebody. Listen, if they don't know, you better ask somebody else. Listen, I had an incident on yesterday where somebody got the opportunity to understand and to experience that I'm a God. That's right. I had an incident where an individual, that's right, took my cart and as I was standing there in the store, slammed my cart over because he wanted to get by. Oh, when I finished with some verbal gymkhana with him, listen, he backed all the way up. That's right. He had no other choice because he was dealing with a God. I said, listen, you're not in authority, I am. Listen, I'm the progenitor of this. That's right. I rule this. I walk in authority. Listen, you don't run nothing but your bath water and your shoes over. That's right, I'm in authority. Now, the best thing you can do is get the step. And that's right, tell your story and walk it. And listen, ever approach me in that manner, I'm a God, get back. That's right. I had to ward off. That's right. Get away from here. That's what you got to do sometimes. You've got to walk in that God ability, in that authority to say, hey, man, listen, I'm not the one, but yes, by the same token, I am the one. Listen, I am going to, just for a minute, I'm going to step back because I know you hear that sound. Listen, I want to hear it too, uncut, uninterrupted. That's right, unobstructed. From that's right, musical artist JP, the Prince of Peace. And his wife, that's right, his other half. Come on, talk to me. That's right, Songbird. Katie, listen. I'm stepping back as we get set up and prepared to drop it in your lap. There you go. We see, let's hit this timeline. We see that the one, yes indeed, the one, the apostle, the prophet is in the house. Greetings, the one. Listen, he said, all right, master teacher, let's get at it. Oh, it's on like a young telephone. Listen, the one I hear it ringing right now. Listen, I heard it ringing. Oh my goodness. You know how you send out that sound. It was ringing before you put it out there on the timeline. Greetings. TSF family in the house. That's right, the Mod Squad. Listen, we want to send a shot of love out to you. Thank you for doing what you do, making it do what it do. That's right, as the late great Charles said, thank you for being on top of it. That's right, being around it, being underneath it. Oh, you better ask somebody in front of it, sometimes in back of it, so that you can see how it operates. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we see Naomi in the house. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Sister Stephanie, greetings. It's good to see you, Queen, in the house. Oh, Pamela Head, Sister Pamela Head, you in the house today. Oh, it's good to see your face in the place, feeling your energy. Our very own Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. What's going on, Queen? That's right, it's your very own master teacher coming at you. Dominica Jones, we see you, we see you. Thank you for always being a part of the truth session. Thank you for your energy, thank you for your love. That's right. Oh, Monique Bannister in the house. She said, good afternoon, Truth Session family. The priestess, that's right. Yemoya. Lavelle, that's right. The priestess in the house, everybody. Greetings, my sister. Yes. All the way from Uganda. Charlie Numby in the house. Greetings. It's good to see your face in the place. Feeling your energy. I feel you. I feel you. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you for the heart, Sister Stephanie. Thank you for the fire. Man, what is this I feel? Let me check around, because it's getting hot up in here. Oh, I see who it is. Yes, indeed. All is well, Elder Gibbs. You're in the house, and it just got better. Listen, I was feeling some heat. I was wondering where it was coming from. Yes, you sending some love. Greetings. It's good to see you. Elder Gibbs, it's always good to feel your presence. Oh, my goodness. Listen, something happens for real when you tap in. When you sign in, oh, it goes down. That's right. We know what you carry. We know who you are. Thank you for that love, that committal, faithfulness, that which you release every week and all week. Oh, my goodness, man, it's going down up in here. Listen, tell somebody. That's right, tell somebody. Email somebody now. Hit that share button right now. Because listen, somebody needs to know that they're a God. Somebody needs to know that they're a goddess. Somebody needs to know that they can operate in a level that's above the beggar elements. Oh my goodness. That hinders us, that keeps us down. Those elements that keep us from striving and getting to that next place of who we are. Somebody needs to know that. Now I'm telling you, I'm reminding you again, those of you who tapped in last week, listen, I'm reminding you that you are God and you are goddess. Yeah, I said it. I'm not going to take it back. Listen, I'm going to borrow this once again from the Prince of Peace. Listen, from the time I met him, he said, listen, I'm not apologizing for it. And right today, he ain't apologizing for it. Listen, he walks as a God and he ain't apologizing. Listen to the sound. Oh, that's a symphonic, melodic sound. Man, that'll touch your core, that'll touch your very being. Yeah, you need it. You need that sound. Listen, you need to contact somebody to tell them to contact him so they can get their peace, so they can get their music, their sound bite. They can lay down at night. Lay down at night and hear that sound. It'll take you right to that place where you'll understand and feel that you are a God, you are a goddess. And then you will awake with it. Listen, I've got to say this, but early on when I was, that's right, connected to the one, hadn't moved from Chicago yet. Guess what? Oh my goodness, that's right, the Prince of Peace sent me several of his tapes. That's right, we was taping it up at the time. Listen, that's what helped get me here, man. Every day during lunchtime, I would go out. I would go out in the park, way deep out in the forest. And I would play it Man, listen, I played that music until a tape burned up. That's right. It literally started to burn. I played it so much. But it was the sound that I needed to make the transition. It was the worship. It was the energy. It was the spiritual connection that I need that held my mind. Yeah, I shall hold my mind. Yeah, he created that one as well. I shall hold my mind. That's right. It held my mind till I was able to make that quantum leap. It reminded me of something. I just want to talk to you for a minute. It reminded me that as a kid, Songbird KD, I was doing some things. Woo! And at the time, I just thought I was just gifted. I just had the ability to do, I just was athletic. Never forget this. During a school assembly, they had some athletic events going on. And one of them was high jump. As a 7th grader, I was able to jump 5'9". As a 7th grader, I'm not talking about doing a flip. See, others were doing the one-legged flip over the bar. They were tumbling over. I was able to run and jump over the bar as a 7th grader, 5 feet now. I'll never forget that. I just thought I was just athletic. But when I got older and older, and then I met the one. Woo! Son, you are God. So I started reminiscing. I started feeling that nostalgic feeling. I was going back, getting that energy. And I started recalling all those occurrences. Well, I was doing supernatural things and just thought I was just athletic and just gifted. How about I used to run and jump over cars? Wow. Over the hood, over the top part. I used to run and jump over cars. I used to do flips off the first floor porch and land. I'm glad at the time that my mother didn't know about that, my father didn't know about that, but I was doing it. Yes, indeed. I was doing some supernatural things as a kid. Didn't understand that I was a God, but I understood the ability that I had. Now I know. Now I know why I was able to get those things done. Man, I was a God. Woo! I was able to run and leap. Jump up and hold on to the basketball rim. That's 10 feet tall, y'all. With 2 hands as a kid. Didn't realize I was a God. Woo! Able to do multiple calculations in my head. I was a God. Didn't realize it. Oh my goodness. Listen, athletically, as a kid, I was able to outshine adults. I'm talking about at 12, 13, and 14 years of age. Doing things that adults couldn't do. I was a God. Didn't know it. But I just thought I had that ability. Academically, throughout the city of Chicago, well known for science, the sciences, math, physics, chemistry, biology. Oh my goodness. Listen, myself and a partner of mine, man, we terrorized the city of Chicago when it came to math competitions. Didn't know I was a God, just thought I just had some abilities. But the one let me know that it was supernatural abilities. Son, you are God. And you've got to exercise that every time you get a chance. So when I began to operate in it, guess what? Others realized that they were gods too. Oh, others realized that they had that same ability. They had been endowed with that same grace, that same caress, that same caress. Oh, they realized it. The students that I touched, I'm talking about little students, young students, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old. Oh my goodness. They begin to operate like they're in middle school, like they're in high school, like they're in college. Why? I trusted my God ability to reach them. There's a place you can go in your body, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your energy, in your quantum ability that will touch somebody else, and listen, they'll begin to fly. Yeah, just like our buddy, our friend, R. Kelly said, I believe I can fly. Yeah. Listen, I begin to believe that I can fly. Yeah. What you don't know is that I received what should have been a life-sustaining injury during football, in high school, destined for the pros in baseball, destined for the pros in basketball, destined for the pros in track, destined for the pros in football. Listen, could play tennis, soccer, volleyball, every sport I participated in, I got MVP. My brother, my younger brother reminded me of that. He said, man, I know you my brother, but who are you? Who are you? That's what he said to me. Who are you? Nobody can do things like that. I began to realize that I was a God. But I wasn't supposed to walk again. I wasn't supposed to walk after that injury. After that injury to my leg, my foot, my ankle, I wasn't supposed to walk again. Yeah. I almost made the Olympics in 2 events after that event. Almost made the Major League Baseball after that injury. But the doctor said I wasn't supposed to walk again. Yeah. In my mind, I'm talking about in my mind, it wasn't going to stay that way. And I'm telling you, you are God. You're a goddess. Let nobody take that from you. It ties right into quantum principles. We've been talking about that. Quantum principles. And the mere fact that you understand quantum principles tells you that you are God. That's right, quantum entanglement. Behaving like a subatomic particle. Having the ability to send out your particles, your electrons, to go from energy shell to energy shell, from energy state to energy state, in a moment's notice. To understand levels of energy and power and authority. Thank you, Monique, for your donation. Having the ability to understand levels of energy, quantum principles, those small, minute particles lend you to the fact that you are God and a goddess. It moves. Listen, quantum principle understand God abilities. How can you affect something else 1,000 miles away, 2,000 miles away, 5,000 miles away if you're not a God? That's not just a gift. That's your God ability in operation. When you tap on it, woo, yeah, when you tap on it, when you enter into that place and that space, you automatically know all things. Why? Because there's a need to know all things. Never forget the one said that. I become one with all things. That's right. I become one with the universe. I rule over it. It doesn't rule over me. He said, I become one with all things, that I may know all things, that I may have a working of all things and have access to all things. Yeah. So I tap into all things, that I may need to know all things, because that I need to know all things, because I just may need to know all things. Listen, don't ever apologize for what you've been given. If others don't understand it, or if others have a problem with it, they have a problem. So get with it. That's right. They have the problem, not you. Don't apologize for your giftings. You have the ability to play that keyboard, that piano. You have the ability to sing. You have that ability to reach others. You have that je ne sais quoi. Yeah. That thing that others can't quite figure out. They can't quite put their finger on. Man, how is he operating like that? How is it that every time I see him, he has the same disposition, full of energy, full of life, full of happiness, not letting anyone disturb that peace? How does he operate like that? Everybody's not going to understand that. But what they'll do is attempt to derail you. Why? Because they want to bring you down as a mere mortal. Because they have not tapped into that level of grace yet. And what it does is brings a level of conviction and in some regards embarrassment and jealousy and envy and strife and contention and confusion. But I'm here to tell you today, you don't have to succumb to that. Yeah, be an overcomer. That's right. Talking about quantum principles, being a God. And as I share with you from St. Joseph's College, a gentleman by the name of Ronaldo Torres talked about that. He wrote on being a quantum God. Now, we've been talking about this, but he tapped on something called quantum God. Yeah. See how that works? Just like that. Quantum God. He said one of the most appealing physical sciences bringing forth light to unknown phenomena is quantum mechanics. Well, if you look at the movie Ant-Man, they highlighted so many quantum principles, how they entered into that quantum realm and were able to understand certain things and maneuver certain things and operate in certain aspects of who they were, supernatural abilities in that quantum realm. You think that was just an animation, a cartoon, a movie? No. Hollywood, as the one always says, taps into that level of information and grace. And oftentimes, we're the ones who's putting it out there. Listen, there has never been a time where the one that's come up with a topic or the Prince of Peace have put out some music or a theme that it doesn't come out at the movie theater, doesn't come out on DVD, Netflix, wherever. It happens every time. Do you think they're just coming up with that information? No. It's placed out in that realm, and they're able to grasp it. They're able to ascertain it. They're able to pull it out of there. It happens every time. The one, a God. Woo! We've shared this with you. He's the one. Yeah. Before the car commercial here in Columbia, that's right. Before that commercial came out, you know the two brothers talked about the one. Long before that, he was the one. Long before they came out with the movie with Jet Li, the one. That's right, the apostle, the prophet, he was the one. We were calling him that years and years and years ago. You know why? Because we realized he was the one. Yeah. So watch this. Everything that I was able to dream in my mind. Abilities, knowings, giftings, talents, musical abilities, directions, corrections, instructions. I was able to dream it up. And it manifested. The manifestation was the one. Yeah, that's right. Listen, I remember an architect when I was back in 7th grade. This brother showed up and he was talking about careers. And he said unto us, that's right, it was back in 7th grade, a long time ago. He said, if the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. If the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. See, there's some things in statistics and probability and that branch of math that'll tell you that statistics do lie. You can have a set of statistics and you can curtail them how you want them. You can present them in a manner that fits what you're presenting. That's right. That's what it'll do. So it'll shape. It'll bring about the curve, the graphics, the bar graph, the pie chart, the histogram. Yeah, it'll bring about those graphics to depict what you need. And what you need to understand that, listen, everything is tailored toward a specific assignment. All you need to do is understand that. So he talked about that. Quantum God. Having the ability to reference, to know, to understand, to see. And watch this. Here's a quote from 1944 from Planck. Wrote something. It's Max Carl Ernst Ludwig. Some would say Ludwig Planck. He says, there is no matter as such. All matter originate and exists only by virtue of a force which brings the particles of an atom to vibration and holds this most minute solar system of the atom together. We must assume behind its force the existence of a constant or a conscious and intelligent mind. Woo! This mind is the matrix of all matter. Boy, that's deep. So there is a force with the existence of a consciousness and intellectual mind. What is he saying? You are God. You have the ability, the distinct ability to mathematically prove that you are God. Yeah, because he came up with what's called the Planck constant. Oh my goodness. Watch what it says here. Boy, there's so much energy up here. Planck's constant was devised in the 1900s by German physicist Dr. Max Planck, who would win the 1918 Nobel Peace Prize for his work. The constant is a crucial part, watch this, of quantum mechanics, the branch of physics dealing with the tiny particles that make up matter and the forces involved in their interactions. That's deposited on the Library of Congress, science.howstuffworks.com. So he went on to win the Nobel Peace Prize, or the Nobel Prize, dealing with a crucial part of quantum mechanics. Wow. That's deep. It's talking about tiny particles that make up matter and the forces involved in its interactions. But watch this. I want to tap into something else. He referenced the fact that in this movie, Stranger Things, watch this. Now, this is on Netflix. I'm telling you, man, it's out there. It says, if you're a fan of Netflix series Stranger Things, you've seen the climatic season 3 scene in which Dustin tries to cajole his brainy, long-distance girlfriend, Susie, over a ham radio connection into telling him the precise value of something called Planck's constant. Oh my goodness. Listen, right in TV shows, right in sitcoms, right in movies, which also happens to be the code, listen to this, The Planck constant is the code to open a safe that contains keys. Aren't you a key? Needed to close the gate to a malevolent, alternate universe. You have to see that malevolent represents something evil. A malevolent, alternate universe. So he was requesting the keys, oh my goodness, to close that gate. How are you able to close portals and gates if you're not a God? Can you physically walk up and close it? No. That means you have the ability, oh my goodness, the God ability and the goddess ability to close gates and doors with your supernatural energy, your supernatural know-how. Wow. It's right there. But before Susie will recite magic numbers, such as, or she exacts a high price. Watch this. Dustin has to sing the theme song to the movie, The Never-Ending Story. What does never-ending represent? Infinity. Wow. So he has to recite the song to the never-ending story. This may all have to lead you to wonder what Planck's constant exactly is. Man, that is some deep information. All it's saying to us, we have the ability to affect change because we're gods, we're goddesses. We have the ability to heal. We have the ability to speak a word in season to him or her that is weary. Oh, we have the ability to cause somebody to be awakened in their spirit. We have the distinct ability, man, to walk in the presence of someone and get all the answers that we ever needed. Oh, without saying a word. Why? Because we are the epitome of knowledge. We are the epitome of comprehension. We are the epitome of application. We are the epitome, that's right, of analysis. We are the epitome of synthesis. We are the epitome of evaluation. We are the epitome of creativity. So we can release that level of energy when someone walks into our presence. Somebody's trying to contemplate an idea of how to go into business or how to take their businesses further, or even if they should go into business, or what connections to make, or if certain things are going to happen. They can walk in your presence and get every answer. Listen, so many times, the Prince of Peace and I have talked about this. We've called the one with questions and got answers before we could even ask the question. How many times have he called us and gave us answers to questions that we had in our spirit and we never got an opportunity to ask him? Woo! Let me get to this timeline. Family, there's so much energy up here. Yes. Monique Bannister says, play and sing, Queen and King. Yeah, we talking about the Prince of Peace, Songbird KD. Sister Stephanie said, hello, welcome, and thank you for joining us. Yes. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. JP and KD music is flowing nicely. Oh, you better ask somebody. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark also said, my international family and invitees come in. That's right. Invite somebody. Tell somebody, hit that share button. Hit that share button as I am reading these comments. Come on, hit the share button. Sister Stephanie said, invite someone to watch this experience with you by clicking share. You never know who may need to hear these messages. That's right. Sister Stephanie. Unapologetically walking as gods and goddesses. Listen, you better ask somebody. That's right, Dominica. Yes, the sound is amazing, she said. Elder Gibbs, love you always. I love you back. I send it with the right force that you need. Oh, Sister Kizzy, I'm right. Queen. Kizzy, inspiration in the house. She said, hello, family. Oh, back at you. That's right, Dominica, the younger self performing in the higher self. Oh, there's my buddy. Sonia Smith back in the house, everybody. She said, hey, y'all. Well, hey unto you, girl. What's going on? That's right. I'm your host with the most, your very own host with the most. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark said, Master Teacher is dropping a powerful message. Listen, before I continue on reading, listen. We appreciate your donations. That's right. Your donations. Listen, thank you for being a part of us. Oh, thank you for your donations. Listen, I just want to stop real quickly. Thank you, the faithful ones, even those who are anonymous donors. We thank you. We know you're doing it. We see the results of it, the fruit of it. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Listen, that was none other than our very own Prince of Peace, KD. Listen, man, they'll sing you happy. They'll sing you delivered. They'll sing you healed. Man, they'll sing you out of your situation and circumstance. We've got countless and countless testimonies and witnesses that, man, people have tapped into their music and that sound. It's a sound like no other. And I love music, man. I listen to music, man. I surround myself with music, but they have a different sound, man. You can tell that it's supernatural. You can tell that they are gods and goddesses. Oh my goodness. That's the only way you play and sing like that. Yeah. They touch every aspect of who you are. Even in places where things are nestled up inside of you and you don't know that they're there. When they get done, guess what? You're going to feel your level of healing, deliverance. You're going to see your mental capacity come online. That's right. You're going to see that your atmosphere, the climate over you changes. The hemispheres, your hemispheres begin to hemisync, as the one showed us, as you cross your hands, they hemisync. They begin to operate and flow properly. There's balance. Oh, there's balance in it. Oh my goodness. Watch what this says. The Invisible World of the Ultra Small by Patrick Kiger. That's right. Planck and other physicists in the 1800s and earlier 1900s were trying to understand the difference between classical mechanics, that is, the motion of bodies, in the observable world around us, described by Sir Isaac Newton. You all know Sir Isaac Newton, the one that came up with, of course, we're talking about various energies and different things like that. That's right, the law of conservation of energy. Yeah, energy is neither created nor destroyed. Can only be removed, transferred, change shape, or change form. That's also the first law of thermodynamics, but commonly referred to as law of conservation of energy. That's what we're talking about here.
The one says fire in the hole.
Oh, the one says fire in the hole. Oh, wait a minute. The one says fire in the hole. Listen, y'all go ahead and put some of that fire on the timeline. He said fire in the hole. Come on. Come on, Prince of Peace. Yeah. Come on, come on. Family, tap into that fire. Yes. Oh, I see those fire emojis. Yeah, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, put those fire emojis on there. Yes. As they ignite us. Yes. Come on. Yeah. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark says, that music will take you to a higher dimension. Yes, indeed. True indeed. Listen, I know you speak. Oh, Kizzy Inspirations Queen. I got to read this. This is a powerful, there is a powerful, let me get to this. Powerful God awakening happening. A great switch of consciousness of those that have the ears that are coming into their God selves. Oh, so eloquently stated, so powerfully rendered, so forcefully dropped. Yeah, she just dropped it like it's hot. Elder Gibbs said lit. Oh, it's lit. Listen, y'all. Oh my goodness. Sister Dorothy Wilson in the house. Greetings, my sister. Good to see you in the house today. Fire in the hole. That's right. The one, the apostle, the prophet said, fire in the hole. Listen, I'm telling you, fire's a good thing. That's right. Let that fire drop in the hole. Oh, yeah. Let that fire in the hole. Yeah, let it go down in that hole. Come on. Let it go deep down in that hole. That's right. There are some things that need some fire in your life. Yeah. You've been trying to burn it up and don't know how. Listen, and didn't know how at the time. But I'm telling you, if you tap into the fire energy that's, oh my goodness, that's radiating, that's burning right now, that deep fire. Oh, it'll touch some things in you. That fire energy. That's right. We know the one to be the Ish man. That's right. The fireman that will cause some things to be singed. You need some fire in your life. See, somebody tried to put it out. Yeah, somebody tried to put out your fire. Somebody don't want you to go forward with fire and demonstrations. That's right. Oh, you got to let the fire burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it awaken you. Let it light your path. Let it be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Let it light you. Yes. Let it ignite you. Oh, so that we can make it in this next season. Yeah, yeah. There's a transitioning happening. We're coming out of some things and you're going to need some light. Yeah. You're going to need some photons of light, some quantum photons of energy to light your path that you may see. Yeah, so that you may see, but your high beings may, that's right, blind others. Oh, come on, just for a few minutes, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn, come on, let it burn. Oh, just a few more minutes. Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah, let the fire light up your path to purpose. That was the one. Yeah. Let the fire light up your pathway to your purpose. Yeah, let it burn, Sister Dorothy. Come on. Yeah. Oh, we see that. Sharon Patton is in the house. Musical vibrations have the ability to raise vibrational healing. Yes. Hallelujah. She said. Which did Shaul. Why did Shaul need Malik Darwin? Because the vibrational energy, that music, yeah, that Darwin played on his heart made Shaul feel better. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, happy days. Come on, we're going to hit you with some love before we get out of here because it's all fire love. We're lighting your pathway with love. That's right. It's a fire of love because we want you to get to that next place of destination. Sister Dorothy Wilson said needs. That's right. Needs some light. There's too much darkness in the atmosphere. You need light. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Much love, much love. Fire of love. Monique Bannister. Yeah. Yeah, you need some fire of love right now.
You need some fire of love right now.
Yeah.
You need some fire of love
Oh.
right now.
Prince of Peace.
You need some fire of love right now.
Yeah. Come on, Prince of Peace. Man, that guy is bad. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Come on, right now, right now. Yeah. Yes. Sister 64 Clark said my energy level is so high because I'm sweating. She said I'm sweating fire of love. Yeah. Sonia Smith said it's hot in here. Yes. Yeah. The one the apostle said, let's all walk at the flames of love to bringing healing, wellness, and success. Yes, that was the one. Yeah. Light it up right now, right now. Yes. Yes. Come on, go with us. Come on, fam, tap in. Yeah, they're going to take us out. They're going to take us out with this fire of love. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, tap in. Yeah, you know you need that fire of love. Come on. That you may light up somebody else and love somebody else with some fire. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Fire of love. Yes. Yes. Come on. That fire of love with the flame of success, peace and prosperity, much love. Dorothy Wilson. Yeah. Come on. Let's all walk at the flames of love to bring healing, wellness, and success. That's right. That's the one, the apostle, the prophet, the godly commander. That's that fire of love. Let the blue flames invite your soul. Yeah, this is the racist queen. Oh, sending you the love. Let it light your pathway. Your pathway to success. Let it light you. Let it talk to you. Let it invite you. Yes. Listen. Oh my goodness. That's right. You just tapped into another truth session. Full of power, full of grace, full of understanding, full of wisdom, full of fire of love. I said I am your, that's right, your very own, the master teacher, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, the quantum shifter, hitting you with 2,400 watts of power in this hour. That's right, standing in the stead, sitting in the seat, the captain seat, for the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, the host with the most.
Sending you
We sending you a fire of love.
fire.
Let it forge.
Let it launch.
Let it solidify.
Let it solidify.
Yeah. Let it singe. Let it burn.
Yeah, oh, let it burn.
Let it act
Oh, let it act.
as a solder
Fire love.
that causes things to weld together
Fire.
this day. Listen,
Fire.
once again, this ought to hold you. In the words of the one, hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder over it. But by all means, govern yourselves accordingly with this information. And until next truth session, Shalom Alaikum, Mishmikar, Facebook family, TSF family.